Well, once you translate some of the feminist fights, useful fights, and you translate them into actually it's empowering to be a prostitute, once you can get some people to believe that as a feminist position, it kind of, the whole thing's going to pot. And then obviously capitalism, once capitalism came along and feminism became like fashionable in a not let's work for rights of women, but let's just stick the word feminism in stuff and it means something, and isn't it great, and women will love it. I think it's a little bit doomed.
Way too many people call themselves feminists while actively opposing women's rights, and not just obviously in terms of prostitution and pornography, but in terms of obviously this notion that men who claim to be women are in fact the most marginalized population on earth.
It's going to burst though, right? I think this will burst because it's not true, and things like this can't just carry on.
You know, women come up with the idea and then men follow through and really take it to where it needs to go. Like, women can start it and then we can take it to the finish line. And it's like, I'm sorry, pardon? Benjamin, if you're listening, I'm not mad at you. I'm just making fun of you. He wasn't joking.
Oh my God. When Germaine Greer said women have no idea how much men hate us, I had no idea how true that was.
There's a bunch of women who stuck their necks out over the past decade or whatever, and were punished brutally for doing so. We're censored, pushed off of the internet, pushed out of the conversation, either pushed out of making a living, or it's become very difficult to make a living. And then now there's a whole bunch of men who waited around until it was sort of safe, and then they started talking about it, or they even started talking about it a few years ago, and literally nothing happened to them.